Okay, what's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Happy Monday. It's a holiday, Martin Luther King Day today. Uh, Very cool to actually get the day off for once. Being home all day, dealing with stinking construction, painting, and other crap going on around my place. But what's up, everybody? How you doing? I'm going to start off by saying thank you to all of those that have shown up. Lots of people here early. Thanks for watching the premiere of my goofily put together Xfly F18 video. I just wanted to do something to show that Xfly in action because that fan works amazing in that plane. Before we get started, everybody that doesn't know, that is my website there, Gooniac33.me. That will have all the basic explanations about my Afterburner stuff. And it's all there. And then if you have any questions about RC, any questions about anything about my burners, whatever, there's a contact form there on that page. It's right there at the very top. You see a little thing in the center with a mail thing. Click that, and then takes you down to the question, the contact form. Then there are some frequently asked questions that are there. Go ahead and look at those. And then for those of you, I see that I still have quite a few people that did rejoin because I changed up my my subscription stuff to make it cheaper because it doesn't need to be crazy expensive. That's not my whole intention here. But I do want there to be a way for people to support the channel. So please go ahead and look at the description, or there's a little join button there. Go ahead and click that. I've got 2 different levels so far. I'm probably going to add one more. But you can join for as little as 99 cents a month or up to $2.99. I don't like pushing my stuff, but you know what? What the hell? Everybody else does. I don't have affiliate links, but I got super chats if you want to do that. I've got a Teespring store with all of my merchandise for Gooniac. There's some guy in Australia that bought my stuff, which I really appreciate. But I have a whole lot of stuff that I would like to send out for some of my giveaway stuff I haven't sent yet. I've sent a lot, but not all of it. So let me go through and shout out all the people that have come in here, because people showed up early today, which is really cool of everybody, especially those of you that were in the premiere, which is really cool. But Big Chris was the very first person here. Thanks for being here, Mr. Big Chris. We chat a lot on Instagram, sharing reels and such. Victor RC Jets is here. Ron is here. Mr. Mike Bird from across the pond, who is a member. So thank you very much, Mike Bird, for being a member. George Watts is here. Who else? Paul Ballard, who is a member. Thank you very much for being a member, Paul Ballard. He's here. We chat quite a bit as well. Boss223 is here. Glad you liked the video, my friend. Thank you very much. Jeff and Laura, Alabama. Been watching your new F18 stuff. Keep up the good work. That is a very fun plane. Mine's over 130 miles an hour, and I'll have to show you how to do that one of these days. Who else? Snow Valley, who is a member. Thank you very much, Snow Valley, for being the member. Very much appreciated. Andy Cho, missed you this weekend. Didn't get to see you, but I was at Livermore this weekend. You're probably doing something down south for work, I think. Paul McNeil, what's up? I think I said Snow Valley Park already, but if not, there's Snow Valley. The Fred Bear and RC, probably my oldest, longest subscriber. I've watched videos from 6-7 years back, and he's commented on those. So thanks for always supporting the channel. You always support through PayPal as well, so that's very much appreciated. Who else? Lots of people in here. Sheesh, I'm trying to see everybody. Mr. Pete Lane's here. I said Paul McNeil already. I said Georgia. Who else? I will call you guys out individually as I see you do. Lionel Randall, he is a member. Thank you very much. Snow Valley's a member. I think I said that already. Lyndon Stewart from all the way down in South America. He's there. Angelo, Jelonius Funk, got to fly with him this weekend. That's the guy you hear talking in the background on that video from before. Will Dunn, I see you there. Thank you for being here. How's things in Oklahoma City? Keep talking and we'll get you a wrench. And then, so yeah, so I see you guys here. Thank you very much for being here and for staying in touch, talking. The more you guys interact on the stream, then I will make you guys moderators. So if somebody's new here, you don't have a wrench yet, but you will if you keep talking. So let's see. I'm going to try to keep up with the chat. Wow, somebody sent the file. A super chat. Thank you, Mr. Shadow Ops. Thanks for doing that. Nate, I'll get you the link here in a second. I think you just sent me a text too. I'll get you the link. Is it still frozen? It's still frozen here. Let me see. Get the volume down. What the heck? Still frozen, or what are we doing? Stupid thing. Give me a second. I'll be back because I think it's my internet connection here. The show it's messed up, but when I go to YouTube, it shows that it's weird. Let's see. Well, showing okay. I wonder what the heck's going on. I do need to go get a new modem. Okay, so everybody hold on a second. Thank you very much for this. Oh, I got another one. Thank you to Mr. Mike Bird as well. So guys, give me a second. I'm going to turn this off. Be right back. What about now? How are we looking? Things get better, or is it still weird? I think we're good, right? Or is it still freezing? What the hizzo? All right, well, I think I know what I need to do. So give me just a second. And I will get that. So let me go back up. Mike Bird, thank you. I'll put that up there. Thank you, Mike Bird. You're already a member, so I appreciate that. Still freezing. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause. I'll be back. Just hang on for a second, guys. Okay, y'all. I'm going to my stream too and seeing if it's okay. Why does it keep doing that? I don't understand. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. So let me go and see what it's doing. Is that better? Should be. I think that my camera needs to be reset. And it looks like everything seems to be working. Okay. So where was I? So let's do the usual. But thanks again to Mike Bird for that super chat. Very much appreciated. And again, you guys, if you'd like to support Gooniac and what we do here on this channel, which is try to share as much info as we can, free of charge. But I'm also working on some other stuff, trying to get some things so we can get some better content out here for you guys. So as far as cool stuff goes, yes, I did get something very cool today. As far as stuff flying over, let me change the banner here because I want to make it something different now. Because we need to get into our usual of asking questions. If you guys have any questions, now's the time. But somebody asked about if anything cool flew over, so let me. Yes, something cool did fly over today. I got an alert from my spotter friend. Spotting is when you take pictures and video of full-scale aviation from the ground. But we had a British C-17 come in over right over my house, and I got pictures and video of it. I still have to post it. But and the cool thing was when I missed it, they had an A400 also from the British Air Force, the Royal Air Force, but it didn't come to us. That one flew into SFO. But yeah, we've got some cool stuff that's been flying over lately. I think if we have a Niners game at home, we're going to have something cool fly over for that, most likely. Not squatting. No, that's different. Let's see. Looks like everything. Okay, good. I think my camera just needed to be reset because everything's good now. But let's. A400 looks like a C-17 with propellers and slightly different, but they're close to the same size. The C-17 is quite a bit bigger. And 124, haven't seen one of those in a little while. But yeah. Did you go down 24? What are you talking about? Michael writes, so yeah, I've been working on my car too. I've got more stuff to do this week. I got my my front brakes done last week. I plan to get the rear brakes done, and then I have an aftermarket cold air intake going in there. So let's go back to the other screen. I'll be able to see what's going on with the chat better. And then I need to send out the invite to Super Dingus, who will more than likely have lots of stuff to want to talk about, as always. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it's been an interesting day here for me because we have our apartment complex. It's under new ownership. Not liking it at all because these people are very annoying. Tearing down trees, repainting, and just totally disrupting our lives, which is a pain in the butt. But so today I was just dodging these idiots all day. They use all old antiquated equipment, so it's just crazy noises and all this other stuff. So it's irritating. But anyway, whatever. But I did get out to see that that cool C-17 flyover, and I'll have that video posted later. There's only about a minute worth of video, but I got some pictures from it too. Updated my phone finally, so I was able to do some video through iMovie. And Mickey B, I've seen some cool stuff going on with the C-17s by your Australian Air Force. They fly down the river and other stuff. They do that here too. I haven't gotten video of it. They do what they call an elephant walk, where they fly down the river, they fly from the Golden Gate Bridge up through the river that makes its way to not too far from where they're based at Travis Air Force Base. So it'll be C-17, C-5s, all those things. It's pretty cool. But they don't do that cool thing flying through the buildings and all that other stuff that they do out there in Australia. But, and yes, Shadow, they use, we have a Lockheed facility, the one that does all the space rocket stuff based here at Moffett. So when the AN is coming in, it's usually either moving stuff for satellites or rockets. And every now and then the Guppy will come in doing the same thing. So I've seen the Guppy a couple times. I have videos that I still haven't posted yet that I need to get up, posted online. And I probably will now that I've cleared off my phone and gotten iMovie back working again. So, and yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I live near Moffett, what used to be Naval Air Station Moffett Field, which is now KNUQ, or it's a federal airfield, Moffett Federal Airfield, which still has a couple active squadrons there. The Special Forces are there with C-130s and the Pavehawks, the new Black Hawk Pavehawk helicopters. So we've got C-130s and those guys, but it's also a fuel stop for a lot of different planes. So we'll get the Beale Boys in their T-38s. Occasionally we'll get some U-2s. Occasionally we'll get KC-10s, KC-135s. They're testing out the new MV-22s for the Navy, so those will come through. And I'm right in the landing pattern for all of it, so they all come right over, which is really cool. And then where I work, there's cool stuff that flies right over there going out over the Pacific. So we get P3s here, which are going to be soon phased out. And then let's see what else is there to come in. The P8 Poseidons come in. Lots of the E2Cs, or whatever the number is now. The older Greyhounds, which are getting changed out now for the MV-22s. Shadow Ops, those Pavehawks come over all times of night. One night we had 13 come in. I heard everything was just shaking, and I had no idea what it was. It woke me up. My cat was going crazy. Looked outside, and I saw one light. One went over, then another one over, then another one over. So by the time they were done, it was 13 total. P8 Poseidon is replacing the P3. The P3 is pretty much on its last leg. And the P8 is a military version of the 737. Very fast, very quiet, which is really cool. So, yes, they're replacing with the MV-22. We've had quite a few fly over. And then we get the Google jet, because Google is stationed over there at Moffett. And then it's turned into like a little jet port. So all these private planes come in. The Nike plane comes in. There's all these other planes that come in, all different. Actually, and what just left today was the German Air Force. And it also. So yeah, there's a cool thing. A lot of cool things. We have. If the president's coming in, they tend to either come here or come to SFO, or the C-17 with all the cars will come here, and then the other plane will go to SFO. But they always mix it up in a way where you don't know where people are. So it's cool. I have pictures of Air Force One going over. But so anyway, RC related questions. Anybody got them? I would like to say, Will Dunn. Let me see what he's saying. I would still like to pick up a fire bleed from an F-15. Trying to save for. Okay, cool. Just let me know. I have them on sale at the moment for $54, which is $6 off what they normally are. Good question, Tim Jusins. What kind of flight time do you get with the new Xfly on the Hornet? So it depends on how I'm flying, but the way that the Hornet works now, it makes a lot more power thrust at lower throttle settings than it did before. So if I fly around like I used to, it's actually capable of getting about a minute more flight time than it did before. And I usually fly with the 6000 HRB 6000s, but I've been flying with the slightly heavier but more powerful 30C 6200s as of late. So anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how I'm on the throttle. The way I was flying it in that video, it only got about 3 minutes, but I could have gone for another minute if I wanted to, because I still had plenty of power left in the battery. But I don't want to push it because that plane drops like a rock once the power is turned off. But good plane. It was a very good update for this plane. It's one of the few that actually really benefits from it. So where's Nate? Let me get Nate in here. Our big boys going over. Oh, so also we've got pretty much, it's kind of weird where we are, because we're like in between where a lot of when there's major moves going over to Hawaii, the planes have to fly over us to get there. What's up, John Shaw? So a couple months ago, there was a major migration of F-22s from Hawaii over to someplace else in the country. They had to fly over us. So as they're going, they're flying along with tankers, and they're up at like probably 22,000 feet, but it was still making everything roar because of all the planes going over. But yeah, cool stuff. And we get planes from Lemoore, so we get F-35s. There are going to be a lot more F-35s coming in. The F-5s were here last week, and they're training the guys in the F-35s all over this coast. So yeah. Super Dingus, are you prepared? Okay. There's Mr. Knight. What's happening?
Hi.
So, yeah, Victor, there's a lot of stuff been going on. We had the B-2 bombers fly over during the Rose Bowl parade, because there's one that pulled off to go fly for the Rose Bowl, but there were two of them out there. So, yeah. So yeah, so let's see what else. That's a good question from Shadow Ops.
It's okay.
What's happening? So yes, the 70mm was amazing in that little F-104 that only got 1.5 flights. But hopefully I'll be able to do that again. And yeah, Shadow, those F-35s up there where you are have been the F-35s have been going all over the place. I don't know if you had the A's or the B's or the C's there, but probably the A's. As you can tell, Nate's been painting when he's not getting rained on.
Oh yeah, that sucked. I pulled off what I wanted to pull off, but yeah, it was a little annoying.
It's all good.
Snow Valley. No.
So they were so Shadow was the Marines, so it must have been the B's. Okay. Those are cool. People don't realize the differences between all the F-35s, but there's quite a big difference when you look at them all closely, especially the Navy version.
Oh my God,
actually, so wait a minute. The Marines has two. They have the B's and the C's.
Yeah, they have the C and they have the B's and C's.
Yeah.
But I mean, dude, the C model, oh my God, that thing is just so. I don't know how to describe it. Is it like sexy or is it ugly? Like it just. The C model is cool.
It doesn't look like it should be able to do what it does. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Especially when you see the C and the B at the same time.
Yeah. I don't know why. I kind of dig the A model with the stubby wings. I don't know. I just looks right. The C model, the wings, I mean, it looks cool because of the fat wings, but I don't know. For me, I think go ugly early. Yeah.
It's a lot more capable though.
Oh, I know it's a lot more capable because I mean, there's a lot more surface area on that wing, but
yeah, that's the thing about it. I mean,
Shadow. The Navy has to have beefier landing gear.
Yeah. So the B doesn't though. The B is still, doesn't. It has its own carriers, but it can land on whatever carrier. It doesn't matter. But
freaking carrier landing on any surface.
Yeah. But the C model is probably my favorite at the moment, just because it looks so much different than everything. And they can
Yeah, it's
do. I
different.
got to see the C model perform briefly in Salinas. There were two of them. Oh God, here we go with this Russian porn again. What the hell?
It's always when I'm in here too. Like when
You
I'm
know,
not,
it's showing up on everybody, on everything.
I'm spawning the bots.
It's showing up other places too.
Spawning the bots.
So anyway, God.
V.
Hey, wait.
Red.
You go. Hey, wait.
Dude, I was so pissed. I got to the post office, and there's no freaking human in there. You
No,
can open the door and go in, but I was like, "Where's the human at?" I'm like, "Oh, motherfucker."
no, it's a holiday. Yeah. So they have people that are working, but not people that are working on the front. So
yeah.
Hey, at least you, dude. I got 3 out of 4 tires. Tell me how the hell I'm supposed to do anything with that. Stupid ass foot X. So I called them.
I'm good
To figure out where the hell it is, and it's just.
Well,
I have
dude,
one tire just sitting there at Newark, just sitting there.
Yeah, dude. When we did the oil change on our plane, you have to send a sample of your oil off to the Blackstone Labs. I don't know exactly where it is. I think it's in like Ohio or something. You have to send it just to make sure you don't have any like metal in the oil.
If I remember right, that's a DOE run lab. But anyway, keep going.
Well, it's something. It's like it says Blackstone on there. It could be the name of the company, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But same thing. FedEx it like made it to some hub in Ohio and it just sat there. So and it literally never. It's still there. So we had to send another sample off, and luckily this one moved. But it was like one time I ordered some batteries. One time I ordered a 4S 2200 Smart Pack just because I had some points on Horizon. I was like, oh, I'll buy something. It never showed up. Never. It was over a year ago. Never showed up.
Yep. So I have a video of both the F-35A, which was flown by a female pilot, and she was badass at the air show in Salinas. She was freaking amazing. And I've seen the F-35 flown once before, and it did not get flown as awesome as she did it. And she scared the crap out of everybody on one pass. Andy Cho was there; he knows. She wasn't supposed to come back, and she turned around and snuck and scared the crap out of everyone. I didn't have my thankfully I still had my earplugs in, but she went screaming by and did this pass that was just insane.
Oh, we heard it.
Right,
we were watching in Hollister. When she'd go vertical, we could look out towards Fremont Peak and see her going vertical.
Yeah, she was right. Well, when she did that pass, you wouldn't have heard it, but she did a pass that was like a what do you call it? It was close to the speed of sound, but she was doing like a presentation pass, and it was just insane. The F-35 is so loud. It's the loudest single engine plane I've ever heard. I've never heard a plane with one engine that's that loud. And
You ever heard a T6 backfire?
Yes.
That's louder.
And that was loud, but it's like boom and it's gone. It's not like in front of you for a couple seconds.
Stand next to it when it backfires. That's louder.
I've actually been right behind a P-47 when it backfired, and that was really loud.
Dude,
really
literally
loud.
yesterday, or not yesterday, the last time the T6 was out, he taxied by us, and he revved the throttle up across the runway, poof,
bam!
And I was like,
I've also been behind,
standing like right there.
Been behind a Volti that backfired too. I think that's a similar engine, but yeah, really loud. Bang!
T6s.
Bang! Oh, and then what's his name? Andrini used to purposely make his backfire, and that was loud.
Well, the easy way to do it is just rev your throttle and chop the throttle.
Yeah. Well, this is when like it was when he was starting it, he could get it to backfire, and then when he's taxiing past, he could get it to backfire.
Dude, yesterday was horrible. Yesterday was horrible.
And then remember the guy that used to fly at Brandon Contronas used to fly at
oh yeah. He's like a ferry pilot now.
Yeah, he used to purposely make his plane backfire, and it was kind of cool.
Well, he always had that trainer that he'd just fly and he'd go up and he knew exactly when the thing would run out of gas. He'd take it up, engine dies, and he'd do like a, aerobatics with the engine off. I mean,
Yep.
he's a good pilot. He's a really good
I'm
pilot.
talking about the real deal though. When he was training, he'd do that. He'd fly over and
pow.
Yeah.
We had a guy in the pattern yesterday with an RV that was doing that. He had an RV with the Lycoming 0390 Thunderbolt.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he would like turn base, he'd kill the throttle and
That's what was happening yesterday. Maybe it was the same guy. There was an RV, not yesterday, Saturday. There was an RV flying over Livermore, and he was in a descent and chopped the throttle. And it was popping the whole way down, just like pap 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 the whole way.
We had a guy in a carbon code doing that too.
He was in a descent, and it was just popping the whole way as he was headed down to the airport. But anyway, yeah, the F-35s, especially the C model, I like those. And being able to see that they could do that crazy turn like the A does. Although they say that the C's are limited to 7.5, I think they just say that because they're Navy. All Navies say they're limited to 7.5, but they can do more. They just don't, so that their airframes can take more.
Yeah, Mickey, that's probably the loudest thing you've ever heard in your life.
F-15s are loud, but an F-35 has one engine, and it's louder, which just doesn't make sense. So, but yeah, she was a female pilot. She was amazing. She did that sneak pass. She turned around faster than any of us could get our camera equipment ready for.
Post Taco Bell's louder.
It was cool. It was like she did a pass, and we thought she was done. Next thing you know, we look up, bang! She goes flying past. It was cool. Everybody was all happy, jumping up and down and waving, whatever. So it was cool. But yeah, female pilots, they can actually pull more G's. But yeah, shadows. That's what I thought. They pulled less so that they can last a little longer. Anyway, nobody got no more questions, and we're just gonna move on to whatever else we got. And I know Nate's got his show and tell. So
I don't know why you think that, brother.
You always say you got shit to show people. So
well, I'm not just gonna like sit here and like, oh, this and that, this and that.
But you normally do. So
I mean, I have some stuff that I finished, but it's like I'm not.
Hamilton, what's happening?
That night that I got the pits I was just way too excited. I have no whatever.
Well, I mean, I'll just let everybody know now too, Nate. If you get that thing tomorrow and you want to start showing it off as you're putting it together, whatever, let me know, and we will do a stream before anyone else does their stream, so we won't cross over, and we'll go from there.
It depends on when it shows up, I guess. I mean, I don't have any plans. I mean, I've got all week off from school, but yeah, I mean, USPS, the latest they usually show is like 2-ish, but like I saw them, like the USPS, I say mailman, I keep saying mailman, she's a woman, really nice. She showed up at 11 today, so it depends. It'll show up probably between 11 and like 2:30.
Okay,
which, just if that's the case, Jeff doesn't go till 5:30 our time, so it should, should be fine.
So just
it's up to you if you want to do a stream. I mean,
I don't care, and then you can show it off if you want. It's up to you.
I mean, it's not a must, but if you want to, I mean, I don't care.
Because nobody's done any live anything of that happening, so maybe we can get a little traction with that.
Or I can just do like I did with the Sirius and just snip pictures. I mean, I don't know. Because then, I mean, if we do the live, then it's like, I don't know. I mean, you mentioned wanting to put something out, so I'm like, I mean, okay. I mean, you can either do the stream or I can just make little clips, or I don't know. I mean,
whatever. I just want to see the damn thing. So, and somebody's talking about B1. Yes, B1 is crazy loud because it's got 4 of the same engines that an F-15 does, similar. But I'm just talking about one little plane making all that noise. The F-16 makes a lot of noise, but the F-35, holy crap. Yes, Mace is an awesome pilot too. I got to see her perform twice. This was her last show here at Salinas. Not last show, but her last show at Salinas, because as of this beginning of this year, she's no longer a Thunderbird. She retired. So, but yeah, B-1 bomber is crazy cool. But it's also a big ass bomber. You expect it to be loud. You don't expect a little small plane like the freaking F-35 to be as loud as it is, because it's just stupid loud. Is Kenny still in here? Because Kenny, I sent your stuff out, and for some reason it's bouncing all over Florida, and it says it's somewhere. Where did it say it was last? Did it say it was last? It said it was in Brooksville, Florida. So I don't know. I don't know how far that is from you, but it's getting closer. And I have had some stuff come back, and I don't know why. So hopefully nobody's stuff comes back here. Boss 223, have a good night.
Mickey, have you had like some drinks, dude? Kind of. I could just hear you talking, like, because I talk to you all the time on the Zoom. I could just hear these words coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, Florida. There's a lot bouncing around in Florida, more than just that stuff. Yeah, Mace is cool. She's pretty dang ripped too. She's a rock climber, but very cool. I don't wonder what she's gonna do next. I don't know if she's gonna.
She's going back to active duty.
Is she?
According to Paul Ballard.
I thought she was going to retire. She's been in the Air Force for a while now. I thought she was going to retire. Okay. Because she was a Thunderbird for 3 years? 3 or 4 years? I don't know. But she was good.
Let me go check something. I'll be right back.
Okay. But I'll mute you while you're gone. No, I haven't seen it yet, EQ, but there's some stuff that I sent out that sat. I don't know why it sat for a long time. So we'll have to see. There are a lot of female F-35 pilots, which is pretty cool. So I can unmute mics now, which is cool. I couldn't before, but now I can. Anyway. I should have left it muted. Shit.
Big deal.
Hey, if it's not like what's his name. That's what I thought Mace was doing. I don't know what she was going to do or where she was going to go, but I thought that she was going to retire from the Air Force because she's been in for a while. But maybe she'll be a test pilot. Maybe she'll do something else. Who knows? But she could do a lot. Yeah, Mickey, you haven't been here for a while. I appreciate you being here. Just looking to see who else is here that I might have missed. I'd already said hi to Hamilton. Rich M, what's happening? So Brooksville is close to Kenny. All right. So anyway, anybody have any actual questions, or is it just us yammering about whatever? Paul, you ain't that old. You're only a little older than me.
Am I still muted?
No.
Oh, I thought you. I don't know.
I'll mute you. Whatever. If you want me to mute it, I will.
No. I was just curious. I didn't know. Oh God.
Shadow Ops, have a good night, my friend. And you're there by Mountain Home. We've had some F-15s come here from Mountain Home.
From Idaho.
Idaho.
Are you Idaho? No, Idaho.
Wife's gotten pictures of the A-10s along the runway. I've seen F-15s taking off when I went to Idaho to pick up the Fam Bam and drive back many years ago. Andy, are you going to be back in the area for this weekend, or are you still out and about? Yeah, the
Hey, what's up?
F-15Es. T-Cat, what's happening? Alan Gentry, haven't seen you in a while. What's up?
I'm getting my PJ tomorrow, T-Cat, so I'll get you the dimensions and for the wheel covers. I don't know. I looked at the wheels. I don't know if they look like stuff they've used, but I don't have any by the looks of it. So, but I'll try to get those dimensions you wanted.
I think they're probably the same size as the ones on the airliner, right?
No, they're different.
Smaller.
The airliner wheels don't have spokes. That one does.
Oh, they do? Okay, now I got to go look.
Yeah, the airliner wheels are different.
Now I've got to look. It's Kobe brick models. What the heck? They're diversifying a little too much.
Well, those are Legos. They just don't. They're called Kobe, whatever the.
I know, but
whatever. It's gay. I know.
It's pretty. It's like dumbness. Dumbness. Dum da dum dum da dum dum. PJ. Where's the damn PJ? Let's see here. PJ.
I hate wheel collars.
PJ. And after watching some videos, I think I'm probably going to put my F15 back to the way it was before, because that thing was screaming with its old 1730 kV setup. I might be putting that thing back. Oh yeah, they do have spokes. What the heck? That's weird. Oh, you know what they are? They're the same wheels as the Avanti.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Probably the. Well, let me
here, hold on. I've got Avanti gear like right here. Look at them. Do they look the same?
Let me look at the spare. Go ahead.
Here, I've got one right here. Does it look the same?
Yeah, they look just like that. So
T-Cat, if you've got Avanti wheels, I'll confirm this tomorrow. But if you've got Avanti wheels, which I know you have a few Avantis, you can measure those.
Do you have a way to measure them there? Do you have like anything you can measure it?
I can measure it now, but the thing is if these
are the same. Well, I'm telling you what they are. It says 2 3/4. 2 3/4. So
the diameter?
Yeah.
Where the fuck my ruler at?
2 3/4 is what it says. So.
Bro, where's my fucking ruler? Oh, where the bitch went? Hold on, I'll just use my phone to measure.
What does it say it's for? Let me see if it says
2 3/4 diameter. Let's see.
Yes.
Is that the tire or is it the wheel hub?
That's the whole thing.
Whole thing. Okay. Motherfucker. You piece of shit.
It says, oh wait, it says wheel diameter, wheel width. No, maybe that's the whole thing. It says wheel diameter. So if you see 2 3/4 anywhere, that's what it is.
Why isn't this working? It kills it. Oh.
Two entry. Let me just see what the.
I don't know where my ruler went. Things like disappeared.
Where's the Avanti? Let me look at the Avanti right now. I'm looking at the Avanti's gear too. Let me see.
Tell me if. So the PJ says 2 3/4.
Yeah. Yeah.
So look at
so is the Avanti 2 3/4.
It's the Avanti wheels.
Yeah, mains. The Avanti mains are 2 3/4.
Okay, so T-Cat, if you've got an Avanti, it's the same wheels.
Yeah. The nose wheel's a little bit smaller at 2.55, but the mains are 2 3/4. Mains are 2 3/4. Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, hey, that looks like an Avanti wheel. What do you know? It is. So.
I'll be right back. I'm just. I'll be right here. I'm screwing some stuff back on to.
Okay, no worries. So.
Oh, it's over here. Sorry.
Yes, Andy Cho, her last flight was in November at Aviation Nation. Alan Gentry, I should be coming out there soon because the weather should start getting better. We usually only have nasty weather from late November through January. And when I look at all the videos from pictures from past years, it's usually around now where I'm starting to go out to Oakdale.
Let me know if you go out there on like a Saturday.
If that's the only day I will go out, I won't go on another day because I like having the day to recover after.
Because I'll go to my grandma's on Friday.
So yeah, it's the same as the Avanti wheel. And I got to figure out what planes I plan on getting because I've got a lot of open space now since I've crashed stuff. T-Cat, I will give you a wrench since now that I see you. I haven't seen you in here many times, but you're back as a moderator. Thanks for being here, my friend. Rich M.
Yeah, I don't know why this is giving me such trouble, but.
What are you trying to do?
Huh?
What are you trying to do? What was that? Is that a cat? T-Cat, no, I don't plan on getting it. If I do get one, which I still don't think I will, I'm getting the Xfly. If I even do, but I doubt that I will. Okay, cool, Lionel Randall. Glad to hear it.
I just do not like wheel collars. I'll tell you that right now. Everybody says wheel collars are the best thing ever. Sometimes they make you like C-clips.
Oh.
There we go. Holy crap.
What's it for? What are they on?
How hard is it? It's for the fucking T6.
You have to make sure to have. Sometimes it helps to have a washer there too.
Well, no, it wasn't that. Just the damn thing kept sliding as I was screwing, so I'd like hold it.
Yeah, you have to hold it in place. Yeah, I think Pilot Ryan had an unboxing of the plane on his show on Saturday. And you could see the differences. They've got like quick connects in places where the other ones are other type connectors. There's less wires on a lot less wires on the Xfly version. And from what I hear, it's a tad bigger, just barely. But it is bigger. It's based on a different plane, slightly different plane.
Oh, Mickey, I know about fucking filling, sanding, primer, and this thing looks really good.
Painting. Yeah.
This thing looks really good, but I'm so over it. I'm so tired of looking at it at the same time.
To do it right, it takes like 4 steps just in primer.
Dude, I put like fucking 8 coats of polyacrylic on this thing, like make it look smooth. I mean, I finished this thing so I started it Saturday, but I finished it mostly today. I mean, I got here this morning, the wing was primered, painted the wing, min-waxed the fuselage, primered it, painted it, and got to fly it with like 20 minutes of light to spare. I've literally been in the garage all day. Like, I ate dinner, and that was all I ate today. Like, my sense of time was totally, like, gone until I finished working on this. Like, once I put this down, I'm like, oh, my God, it's 5 o'clock, and I haven't done anything besides look at this thing all day.
That's called being on a mission. Angelo, that's kind of a hard choice because I like both the F-35 and the F5. But the F5 will be a lot less forgiving than the F-35 and also a better flying plane at the same time. So I don't know how to put it.
What plane?
The F-35 or F5. F-35 is a good deal.
F-35,
I think the F5 might be a better plane. But
I don't know.
You have to be
talking about overall quality. The F-35 makes the F5 look like the POS, but
yeah, kind of.
Dude, I'll tell you what, the F5 flies good, but putting that thing together,
it's a pain. I put mine back together this weekend after my encounter with the end of the runway.
Yeah, T-Cat, I love doing it, but God, it gets annoying sometimes, especially since that T6. Okay, I mean, I guess I should tell the story. People are like, T6, what T6? Little Jack he's running out of room. So he got the L39, and he needed to hang it, and his only spot that he could hang it was it's an Eflite, the old AT6.
Yeah,
And I've had
we got that when we were at Bayside.
yes, I had one in the past. And Jack's, I didn't even know about this. Like Friday night before we went flying Saturday, Jack just messengers me, and he's like, "Oh, my mom's gonna be mad if I don't get rid of this. You have to take it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I took this plane and I flew it Saturday, and the Eflite AT6. I mean, it's a smaller plane, but that thing flies better than some like of the big warbirds. Like it is so straight, so true. Does beautiful like point rolls and everything.
And does it have that bad snapping tendency?
No, it's very forgiving.
Okay.
But it's kind of like your Dynam GB. You don't land it absolutely perfect.
It's gonna bounce.
Yeah. But but Jack neglected that poor plane, and like our RC instructor bombing, he put like orange tape on the wings and stuff to like make it easier to see. And that poor plane looked like it had been run over by like an RC car. So I flew it. It flew great, but it looked like a baby handled it, right?
Booty.
So I filled it in, which God, I think took so much filling. It took like 3 rounds of filling and sanding. Did all the filling, did all the sanding, and then once I filled it, I've got it sitting over there. You all know Minwax polyacrylic, foam brush. Did like 8 coats that, down the whole airplane. Wing, fuselage, tail. Primered. 2 light coats of primer, just to kind of give the surface, even surface for the paint. And then painted I guess I could probably show the plane. I painted it a navy blue. It's a navy blue AT6. The name of the real airplane is called About Time. I did some research on it, and it's actually a really cool plane. It had some history as a like World War II trainer. I mean, like most of them, but and
if it's blue, it must have been navy then, right?
Yeah, it was navy. You can tell it's navy because it's got big old numbers all over the thing. And then a guy bought it in like the late '80s, restored it, and he brings it around to air shows now. But here it is. Kind of see it. But I weathered the engine up, painted the engine, weathered exhaust details.
Cool.
Jack's at the time wasn't as good of a pilot when he really flew this plane, so the gear were a little bent up. I bent him back enough to fly, but they're still not perfect. So luckily they still sell parts for this thing. So I ordered new struts and gear door covers. Yeah, it looks good. Some of the dents still show because like there's some dents where I was like, I'm not gonna worry about that. But like the big dents, I mean, that wing did not look that good before. So yeah, I made it. I tried to make it look pretty, and I mean it does. It looks very pretty with this gloss navy blue. It looks like a polished aluminum T6.
Cool.
I will say though, the foam they used on this airplane, it shows texture.
I forget who actually made that plane. It wasn't Eflite. It was another company, of course.
Well, what's new?
I know, but I don't know if it was actually FMS. It might have been another company.
I don't think it was FMS. If it was made by FMS, it would have a lot nicer foam. And for some reason, it's an Eflite branded plane. But like, it had all the old like Park Zone servos, like a really old Eflite motor. I mean, it's a good plane, but and I mean, I love that. And when Jack said you have to take this, I did not mind because I killed my first one, and I wanted to get a new one, but it was out of stock.
Yeah. So you didn't get to see Eflite's F-18 because I heard he flew this.
Well, I've seen him fly before, so
he flew it on.
I didn't see it at Tomcat. I've seen him fly at Crows.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I saw a video and it actually looked really good. Would like to see that in person.
I don't. I'm not gonna repaint my PJ and like right away. I think I'll leave it. I got some pilots for it, which the airliner has these pilots too. I mean, they're kind of wrong, but they're the only ones that really work. The World War II B-24 pilots. I know it's wrong.
Maybe put that.
I know it's wrong, but the airliner comes with them. This is like the only pilot they sell that looks like somewhat right, like in the sense that it fits. So I just bought them. I mean, who cares? I just got to make sure when I peel that window off that I like run a blade around the edge, because with the airliner, when I peeled it off, it all came off. Then one spot it snagged the paint and like pulled like that much off, and I was like, fuck. So I gotta run a blade around it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then that too, I guess. I started that on the show last week. The F4.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The flying traffic cone.
So guys, if those of you that have the Eflite F18, the Eflite F18, you will want to change those servos, because I made some changes thanks to Nate, and then also my F16 crash. But if you change the servos to the FMS digital metal gear, the splines and everything are the same, but they are much faster and stronger. Because now with the F18, I'm able to do things I wasn't able to do before. So it's much, much, much better than it was. It actually does what you want when you ask it to now. So, like when I go up and do a near stall, when I yank on the elevator, usually one would kind of sloppily go and the other one would go behind it, and then it would flop over funky. Now I try the same thing. It just flips right over. A lot of that has to do with the Xfly actually giving it extra power, the extra power it needed. But still, it's much better. So change if you can, it's definitely worth it to change all the servos to what they have in the Eflite F16. Or go to FS. I don't even know if they have these parts. I'm looking to see if they've got the parts, because they're still, what are they, 13 gram servos?
I've got a.
Yeah, 13. Yeah, A450s.
Yeah, A450s. I've got 3 sitting right here. Well, there's 2 here and another one in there. But
yeah,
I've got a few.
But they are significantly faster. My ailerons are like me, and the elevators are like wait. It moves a lot faster. So I need to get those.
The world market comes with those stock.
They do, and it comes with a better fan. With a much better fan as well. Comes with the new 2000 kV fan. Oh man, I was having a freaking ball with that Viper this week, and that Viper is amazing. It never ceases to amaze me. I'm in no way tired of that plane. It's just every time.
It already is black EQ. It is already black. Maybe it's no. He's black.
Who?
The uniform. But no. If this was, if somehow I could like put a ball cap on him or something, or I don't know.
George Watts, have a good night. Thanks for coming by.
See you, George. Papa G. That's what your grandson calls you.
So, Lyndon Stewart, are you in a tropical climate?
He lives in Guyana, dude.
I know where that is, but I don't know if that's a tropical climate or not.
It's South America.
Not all of it's tropical. I'm just curious.
It mostly is.
If it's gonna be.
My mom's ex-husband's from there, dude. Trust me, I understand.
Let's see, but that's Brazil, though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, just
Brazil's in like three different zones, 3 different weather type systems. So who knows?
Shit. Let's see if I can rip these. No, I don't want to rip the headphones off because they probably got no ears under there.
Which plane is it? I think it's the F-18 where they have a guy that has something just sticking out of his mouth and it goes nowhere else. Doesn't go down. It's just like.
I love the pilot from the old Eflite Pawnee Brave. He's like this.
Yeah.
He looks like he's doing something.
And then they have
He looks like he's killing time while flying along.
It's not just the Pawnee. There's other FMS birds that have that guy. It just doesn't look right. Does not look right.
PJ, come tomorrow.
That doesn't sound right.
See, it come tomorrow, Tuesday 18.
So, anything else going on here? My peoples. Surprised I didn't get more questions this time.
I'm just trying to think, dude. Do we do the stream or like? I don't know.
Well, we'll play it by ear. If we do, we do. If we don't, no big deal. Whatever.
Because like part of me like would like to do the stream. I mean, it's not a big deal to me to like, oh, let's blow this up. I mean, it's up to you what you want to do. I mean, if you don't post anything, I don't care. I mean, I'm not. I didn't buy the plane from RC Castle. Like, oh, look at me, one of the only ones in the U.S. Like, I just bought it because I want the plane.
I just want to see it, so I don't,
Well, are you going to come out Wednesday?
I don't know. Probably not. Depending on what I got to do for work. Because I got to get my tires changed before I go out there again because I'm pretty much bald on the inside of one.
Well, because I'm going to go flying Wednesday. Lionel Randall, so my PJ showing up tomorrow, which is like exactly 3 weeks since I ordered it. So 3 weeks ago tomorrow is when I ordered the plane. The catch is, though, I could have had it earlier if it would have gone to the San Francisco customs. Basically, the airplane, I ordered it on Tuesday. The airplane, it was like Friday. Flew to the States. It landed in Los Angeles. And it sat just in like a truck or something for like a week. Just sat there for a week. And then it went into customs. LA customs, though.
That's the worst.
It's the worst. Literally the worst. Sat in customs for a week. And then just, what was it, yesterday? We both got the update that it finally left.
And then
it was yesterday.
We sent something early this morning, too.
Well, so, yeah. Got to the States, sat in like a truck for a week, sat in customs for another week, so there's 2 weeks. And then just yesterday, it left customs in LA, went to Santa Clarita, which is just north of LA, and then it got to San Jose last night, and then it came here in Hollister. The airplane's sitting like 15 minutes down the road from my house.
Yep.
And I was gonna be like, oh, I'll just go pick it up, yeah, because my mom's done it before. I get there, the post office is open, there's no human, and I'm like, you idiot, it's MLK Day.
Yeah.
So the airplane's coming tomorrow, so that'll be exactly 3 weeks. But if it had gone to maybe the San Francisco customs, I probably would have had it by now. Because SF customs isn't as bad.
Fast, yeah.
LA customs, like everything that comes in from China and then is like coming to the left side of the country, like everything goes to LA. So it's kind of a madhouse.
Thank you, Victor. A new member. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Dude, stop freaking burping. Jesus, what the hell?
Oh, geez.
Do that on the Zoom. Don't do that shit here.
The Zoom.
They don't care there. Aha, Tim Juson's glad to hear it. Angelo was flying his this weekend with the 9-blade that I handed off to him from my MiG. And
went to Singapore.
Made a huge difference.
When did you order yours, Lionel? You said you got the Xfly, because I know some people have ordered them, but now they're saying, oh, Omicron, we're not shipping. Like,
depends on where it's going. Some places will still get it.
Is Lionel in the U.S.? I don't know.
It depends on where you are, because some places will get it faster than
These
others.
went to Singapore. Mine left the factory, drove to the airport, and boom. Okay,
Sometimes when they get
you ordered it January 12th. So let's see. I ordered mine. I ordered mine on January 4th.
So that
it'll be exactly 3 weeks tomorrow when I got it.
Thank you, Fred Barron. Yes, I did. I just saw it. It just popped up.
Okay, you live in Illinois. Okay.
But Nate, I think after this whole Omicron thing, sending it to Singapore is actually a faster route.
Oh, I'm sure.
Which they've done before, which works. And Fred Barron, very much appreciated, my friend. You're always there to support me, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And like I've said, you're one of my longest subscribers. I have videos from 8 years ago that you're commenting on. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. And for those of you that are wanting to support the channel, please take a look down at the little scrolling message there. You can either throw a super chat or you can go into the description, figure out how to become a member for as little as 99 cents a month. I'm also, so just so everybody knows, one of the things I'm thinking about doing is having a not members only, a members only call in and ask questions. If you're a member, you'll be given a link to get on the show. And yes, I plan on getting a couple of those, Nate.
This is going to the PJ.
I have one from a
PJ
from a salvage plane. Alan Gentry, I'll let you know. This is the month when I usually start coming out to Oakdale. I usually like to get there early. I don't like showing up at 10 to fly because I don't like because after I think they say you can't fly before 10 when they're doing that duck hunting crap. So wait.
Expensiveness in the hands right here.
So yeah, Nate, don't forget to take that damn sticker off the back.
Oh, dude. After the mid crash, literally every airplane in here that has one of these Spectrum receivers, pulled sticker off. Yes, no Valley, the PJ is only 6 channels. So I'm gonna put 637.
Hey, you need to come up with a plane that you want to have Rado or Jado assist on it, because that would be fun. I don't know if I have a plane that might. Rocket assist.
I blanked out. I know what you mean, Jado. But yeah, that's going to the PJ, and I've just got this laying around for whatever 8360T.
Cool. How much do those cost?
Which one?
The 8-channel.
130, 115. It's only a $15 difference for 2 more channels.
It's only 15 different. Yeah, I'd get the one with the 2 more.
Well, Fred, the stick. So I have double-sided tape on here just because, but there's a sticker on here that that is there, and on my MiG-29, I took off, freaked out, crashed. Look at the receiver. This was the receiver that was in the crash, and this receiver is completely fine. I've tested it, but looked at the receiver and I realized the sticker was gone, and I'm like, "You motherfucker!" The sticker came off. Yeah, Mickey B. Well, if I have problems with the elevators lining up, which I don't know. If it's that big of a deal, I mean, I have an 8-channel I can just use. I'm gonna try to get it done on the 6th though, but if I can't get it to work, then I'll use 8-channel. So I have both options, but I mean, does that one have what servos does it have in the tail? Is it the 9 grams, the 9-gram hybrids, or is it the 17-gram servos in the tail? Because I know the airliner has those 9 grams in the tail. But if it's got the 17 grams, then I can see why you had problems getting them lined up. And if it does have the 17 grams, I'm definitely going to go with the 8-channel then. Because the 17-gram reverse servo. Oh, okay. I figured it was the 9 hybrid in the tail. I figured it was all 9 grams, which is completely fine for that plane. The elevators aren't super big. And the elevator sits way above the line of the wing, so there's not a lot of turbulence on it.
Hybrid? Why do they even put hybrid servos in?
The Viper servos are hybrid, dude.
Quit being cheap asses. Stop freaking burping. What the hell?
That wasn't even that bad. Jesus.
According to you, stop.
Tell me to fart.
I'll just. You know what I can do if that happens. Don't. It's annoying. Hybrid. What do they put hybrids? Just anybody that puts hybrids. Why? It's stupid. You okay?
I don't know. I'm tired, dude.
You've been flying the green plane. With which tanks you are fondling?
The green plane, the Bronco.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been flying the crap out of this thing. I got it. So wait, tomorrow will be a week or 2 weeks since I got it. I have to find out. All I know is I've flown it over 50 times at this point. 50 times. Most people, I think most people like a freaking month or 2 to get 50 flights on a plane. I have 50 flights on this plane, and I think it's been 2 weeks. I don't know.
2 or 3 weeks, 1 or 2. I don't know. Petrol. No, it's funny, Mickey B. We used to call hybrids our Civics. When we changed the motors to something else, they'd had a website called Hybrid Civic or whatever, and it wasn't the hybrid that we're used to.
No, I got it 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago tomorrow. He can't sit still for 5 seconds. I've been sitting in this damn chair almost the whole time. I can move my arms.
Whee!
Dude, you would have laughed. Yesterday driving home, at a stoplight, and come up next to me, some like highly modified Honda Civic, loud as shit, like, and the light turns green, and I hit it normally. My car, I hit it normally. I pull out of a green light. It maybe goes a little past 3,000 RPM. I'm not even pushing it. And this guy's like, and he's like barely going by me.
Oh, boy.
I'm like, oh god, it's Ray, right? Or like Ray would have laughed.
Yeah, I hate that sound.
That's what exactly what it sounded like too. It was loud as shit. But he wasn't even passing me, and he sounded like he was flooring it.
Oh, I hate it. Can't stand that sound. Hoobity doo bob dang.
Mickey, I'm gonna message you something, and you're gonna laugh.
So yeah, I don't know why they don't just put the good service to begin with, just to save a couple bucks here and there. Come on, put the digital Metal Gear and be done. This hybrid crap. It's just stupid. Anyway. Official Gooniac weirdo. Thank you, Mr. Victor RC Jets. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm planning on possibly setting it up to where there will be members only call in.
Yeah.
Tim Jusins, you know what's funny? Hearing a Toyota Prius start up after its catalytic converter has been stolen. That is funny. That's been happening quite a bit out here. So there'll be like this one area where they'll go hit and they'll steal all these catalytic converters. And you can hear off in the distance, all these things starting. And I heard a Prius the other day. Somebody was driving it. They just hadn't paid attention. They shut up. I should send you a picture. Anyway, it's just funny. There's this. It was a Prius. I heard this noise. I'm like, what is this noise? It was just a constant boo, and it was just over. I'm like, what the heck? And it was a damn Prius sitting next to me, and they must have stolen the cat because it was just going wah right next to me, and it was moving. Didn't matter if it was moving or sitting still. It made the same noise the whole time. It was just terrible. Yeah. So Alan, I will probably be out there probably the end of this month. I haven't renewed the membership yet, but I probably will. And I got to get my car finished. I got the front brakes done, which made a huge difference. But I need to get the.
Dude, your brake rotors were disgusting.
They're no, see, they don't look bad. That's just what happens with the OEM stuff.
Oh.
They actually didn't have grooves or a lip or anything, so they were fine. But yeah, Snow Valley. That's why they're stealing it, because of the metals that are in them. They cost lots of money. So Toyotas, for some reason, Toyota catalytic converters cost more than anybody else. So yeah.
Yeah, Tim. Dude, I'm so excited to get the PJ tomorrow.
Well, let me know when you get it. That'll be interesting to see.
Part of me would like to do the stream and show it off, but then part of me feel like, oh, I want to get it done. I just want to build it and get it done.
So whatever. If you get it done, you get it done. Whatever.
Should I made it at the house?
Dude, it's up to you. I don't know if I'd want to do that with that. What didn't you made in the airliner there?
No.
Okay.
But the PJ, just seeing it is gonna fly a lot. I could fly the airliner here. The only problem is you have to make that somewhat of a tight turn on final, and you know how the airliners with that long ass wing just. But from what I've seen, the PJ and the Gulfstreams, they just fly a lot lighter. I mean, Mickey can tell you. He says if you like the AL37, it's just a better flying AL37.
Good.
Yeah, Tim.
Okay, Nate, look at your phone. Don't you do anything with that either, okay? But look at your phone.
You texting it to me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh no.
Do nothing with that. But
oh God.
Anyway.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh, oh no.
No.
It's funny, but you can't unsee that.
That's why I was like, I've got to mess with somebody else.
No. Oh
no.
Did you send it to Mickey?
No. I don't need to. I think he's probably already seen it.
Oh no, that's really bad. That's really bad.
Anyway,
that's really bad, dude.
No, God, don't worry about that, Snow Valley. That's
no, dude. You should come to the Zoom and see what Spencer sends.
No, God, no.
He sent something. He sent something else the other night. It was pretty funny. Like this one, you could actually look at and laugh at, but it was still pretty bad. It was still pretty gross.
Oh, yeah, bad.
Oh. I can't believe Mickey watched all of that video and just acted like nothing, like he wasn't anything.
That takes some. That's got to be something special to do that.
Well, I mean, Mickey's a sick FUCK. We all know that.
Well, hey, check out that's the dude who's always out on the slopes. What's happening, Mr. Robert Garcia?
What's up, Bob?
We ain't gonna see you till the snow melts. What's happening? So, there's one of these places there I have to go to for work all the time, and they have a new place set up that modifies cars, and they have a dyno, and the dyno is kind of funny. It's set up to where the wheels are pointing out, right out the window. So I think I took a video. I think I took one video. I don't remember, but it's cool. You get to hear all these cars doing their dyno pulls, and it sounds really cool. They do a lot of vets. They do a couple of race cars. It's a whole bunch of stuff. It's pretty cool to see. Haven't heard any supercharged stuff, but they had a really cranked up Mustang engine on there one time, and it was pretty cool to hear it. Not supercharged or turbocharged, but it was a real high revving, naturally aspirated V8, and it sounded really good. What are you laughing at now?
Nothing.
But anyway, I had to share that. That was too funny. I saw it the other day, and I'm like, ugh!
Oh no.
No. So
Middies, bro.
no. So
Oh no, that's really bad. That is really bad, but it's fun.
yeah. I think my favorite V8 at the moment, my favorite sounding V8 is probably the Mustang with the right
Spencer
type.
sent me that other video.
Please don't even encourage him. That's just
Dude, you can't stop Spencer. I mean, dude, like he showed us like some of the websites he goes to find this
no,
stuff.
please, no.
I can't even say it on YouTube. It's really bad. That's all you need to know.
No.
Oh, I have one I need to send you. It's
Then,
not bad, but it's bad.
don't. You shouldn't even have it. Another cool V8, the one I heard yesterday was the Lotus. The Lotus V8 is really cool. Good to see you, Bob. Hopefully we'll get to
see you, Bob.
Hopefully we get to see you out at the field soon.
You ready?
I guess. I mean, what the? If it's stupid, I'm not even gonna look. Why do you even have this? You shouldn't even have. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. I forget who sent that to me originally, but it was really bad. That's just
any use for this doesn't fit.
no. Nope. Put that mess away.
Victoria's Secret.
No. Keep that a secret. All right, Big Chris.
It's Victor's Secret. $20 is $20.
Stop it. Good to see you, Big Chris.
Makes me laugh every time.
But it looks like we're starting to wind down on the people that are here, especially for the East Coasters, because it's late. But we're going to have to get ready to call it a day because I got to get over to the storage unit and check on some landing gear that somebody wanted me to see if I had. So I'm going to go look.
I'm very excited to get the page out tomorrow.
Yeah, we know. And hopefully when you get it, we will be able to share it.
I don't know, man.
But if y'all got any other questions, there's my email address. I mean, not my email, my website address right there.
I'll give you his phone number too.
Whose?
Yours.
Stop it. So if y'all would like to inquire about burners, that's my website. If you have questions about any of the stuff we've talked about on the show tonight, there's my website. You can send a contact.
If you have any questions about what kind of content was shared, you can share that.
No. I can stay away. But we're going to get off because I see it's going down below 20 now. But thank you guys for being here. Thanks to all the members. And please, people that haven't subscribed to the channel, please like and subscribe. And then also, if you'd like to support the channel, you can send a PayPal donation or be cool enough to actually join or send a super chat. Either one is cool. Not required. Very much appreciated. Huh?
I have all week off.
That's nice.
I didn't even know till last Friday.
It's the ski week, right? Isn't that what they call it?
No, it's the break between semesters at my online school.
Oh,
so dude, last week was sick. Like it was finals week last week, but it was like, your finals, just take a computer test. And it's like, the finals available now. Just take it before the end of the semester. So I took all my finals in one day, passed all of them. And then the rest of the week I had nothing to do, and then I have all this week off.
Nice. So you've had basically 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Dude, freaking stop burping. What the hell?
Big deal.
Yeah, real big deal. Butthead, stop it. All right, guys. I'm getting out of here. Steve Muncie, what's up? I think you have a bad habit of showing up just as we're about to leave. They're getting ready to go. But because I got to get going and go check some stuff in my storage before wife puts her car in the way and I can't look. But you guys have a good night. Thank you for being here, and keep your eyes open. Lots more videos are getting uploaded, and possibly a live stream from the field, or if Nate with his new plane. So keep your eyes open. We're gonna have to boot Kenny off of his do streams whenever the hell he wants. I'm kidding.
Boot Kenny off the platform.
Boot him. Oh, Kenny,
the Thursdays only.
Boot. It's all good. Kenny's I'm just giving him a hard time. Do not think I'm being serious. I'm in no way serious. Just
No, you're serious.
no, I'm not. I don't know.
We're all serious about getting Kenny booted.
No, not at all.
No, we love you, Kenny.
Keep up the
Right
good
to
work.
love
Yeah.
you too.
Keep up the good work. And actually, as of when I heard tonight, C Mafia really likes him for some. But anyway, we're gonna get going. Talk to y'all later. Adios.
Bye.
Yeah.